Michael always left his front door unlocked, not because he trusted his neighbors, not because this was some friendly little American suburb where people looked after each other. He left it unlocked because he'd had 2 heart attacks before turning 50. He lived alone half the week because his wife worked nights, and somewhere along the way he'd quietly decided that if he collapsed in the kitchen one day, at least the paramedics wouldn't have to break a window. It sounds ridiculous until you realize he wasn't joking. That's the strange thing about some American cities. Nobody wakes up one morning and says, "Today my life will fall apart." It happens slowly, so slowly that by the time you notice, you've already gotten used to things that would have scared you 5 years earlier. Michael was 49, worked at a distribution warehouse outside Dayton, Ohio, and had been there 11 years. The pay was decent, the job was boring. He didn't complain because complaining required believing something better was possible, and Michael stopped believing that around the time of his second heart attack. His wife Donna worked nights at a hospital. They'd been married 22 years. They loved each other technically. They just rarely saw each other a week. On his 49th birthday, Donna took a night off and baked him a cake. Chocolate, too much frosting. The way he liked it before his cardiologist banned frosting from his life. They sat at the kitchen table and ate it together. And it should have been a good night. Instead, Michael felt strange. He realized he hadn't had a full evening alone with his wife in almost a year. And it felt less like a gift and more like a stranger sitting across from him, someone he used to know very well. 2 weeks later, the warehouse posted new shift schedules on the break room fridge. Michael's shift was being moved to nights. No meetings, no warnings, just a printed sheet with his name on it. Now he and Donna would be working opposite hours, passing each other at front door like co-workers instead of a married couple. He didn't tell her right away. That night they watched TV, and during a commercial Donna said,
"You seem tired lately."
Michael said,
"Just tired."
That phrase had quietly become his answer to everything. Tired covered the shift change. Tired covered the fact that his showers were the only part of the day he actually looked forward to. Because it was 11 minutes where nobody needed anything from him. From the outside, nobody would have called Michael lonely. He knew his neighbors by name. He had 2 co-workers texted him mostly about football. He and Donna still slept in the same bed. On paper, his life looked fine. But Michael had started to notice a difference between people who knew him and people who actually saw him. And most days, he wasn't sure which kind he had left. He took his break outside of a loading dock instead of a break room, just to avoid looking at that schedule tapped to the fridge. It was 3 a.m., cold, one buzzing light overhead. He ate the sandwich Donna had made him that morning before either of them left the house. And sitting there alone in the cold, eating a sandwich nobody was watching him eat, something in him relaxed. Not happiness, just relief from performing. He finished the sandwich, went back inside, finished his shift, and drove home at sunrise, while Donna was just leaving for hers. They waved at each other through the car windows in the driveway. Neither one stopped to talk. Both of them were already late. That night, when Donna texted, "How was your shift?" Michael typed,
"Fine, same as always,"
and meant nothing by it, because by then, fine wasn't a description anymore. It was just a word he used instead of talking. He didn't plan to come home early, but his shift got cut short. Some problem with a delivery truck. And Michael found himself walking up his own driveway 3 hours before anyone expected him. The door was unlocked, same as always. Through the window he saw Donna at the kitchen table, with the neighbor from 2 houses down. The bottle of cheap wine, mostly gone. 2 plates of microwave lasagna, cold and half-eaten. Donna's hair was loose, cheeks flushed, laughing at something with her whole body, the way she hadn't laughed in front of him for years. Sloppy, a little too loud, but happy in a way that had nothing to do with him. Michael stood there, hand on the door handle, close enough to hear the laughter but not the words. Then he stepped back. He didn't want an explanation. He didn't want questions that led to half answers, or worse, honest ones. Not because he didn't care. He was just too tired, too empty for conversations like that. So he walked back down the driveway and drove to the pub near their warehouse, the one with a flickering sign and regulars, who never asked him anything real. 2 beers, almost no words, then home at his usual time. Donna was on the couch by then, kitchen wiped down just enough to look ordinary. She asked how his day was. Michael said,
"Fine."
Same as always, and meant nothing by it. How many Michaels do you think are living on your street right now? People who leave, who come home, who say fine, and mean nothing by it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching my stories. My channel isn't monetized yet. It's just me, a camera, and a genuine belief that stories like this one matter. If you'd like to support what I'm doing, even a small contribution goes a long way. PayPal link in the description. Stay strong, happy, and free inside.